evening, Hamza. This evening, as usual, another session we have assembled here to record our next video. This video is the second video on Padhu, your elder sister, Padhu. The first episode we released a week back. Uh, it covered the early days of Padmavathi, where she studied, and then how she got married to Gopinatha Rao of Mulbagal, who was in the Mysore police service pre-independence days onwards, and how they were living in various places, and they lived opposite to Ramanivas in a rented house, and how the episode in Hiriur, where your father had to rush and save the family from writing mob, and such things, very interesting things we covered about Padmavati's family life story in the last episode. We have many more things to talk about Padmavati and her family. So today we are making the second episode. Yes, sir.
So, Padmavathi and Gopinatha Rao were both the loving couple, but they had contrast in character, both of them. Padmavathi was very jovial, very much fun-loving, humorous in her talk, witty in every talk, so that she will make everybody laugh. So she was of that type where she will talk to everybody very nicely and very outgoing personality. Whereas as a cop was very much stressed at that time, because at that time there are a lot of stressful time for a cop especially, because they had to obey to the government, which was indirectly controlling British government, and there was a rising Indian population against or independence, British rule, pre-independence. It was about independence was Gandhi, and all the leaders were very active. And at that time, it was very much they were influenced. So they were in that mood to get the independence, and there was a patriotic frenzy. So it was a stressful job for an inspector, and of course, as he was more or less dealing with criminals, all these murderers and such people, unruly people in the police station and police this one. So he was handling day to day that. So that same language continued to some extent to the in the house also. And his jokes also used to be like that, connected with all those things. And that language used was very ruffian type of language. So so she used to tell jokingly that Padhu used to tell, never marry a cop because you will be so much like that. They talk the same language in the house and all those things. And of course, he had a sense of humor in that wry jokes, something about police, this one, and all those things. And he used to laugh generally. And he was very good in personality and all those things. So that life was like that. And he served in almost all the places in Karnataka. As I told you earlier, Hiriyur, mostly Chikmagalur, Hiriyur, then Kadur, Shimoga, Tarikere, Krishnajpete, Sakleshpur, Merkara, and so many places they served. And of course, he had some stints in Bangalore also. So, in one of the stints, afterwards, later on, was posted as security officer in the HAL airport. So, that HAL airport was just coming up. Apart from earlier, it was known for war planes, and only Britishers and other things. There was little bit civilian traffic was less at that time. Then after independence, a little bit at that time, the transition period and this one, it picked up because all the national leaders like Nehru, Gandhi, and so many people used to come, and it was becoming busier. Bangalore airport. At that time, he was posted to HAL airport and as a security officer from the police only. So then he was he had to look for a house nearby.
Mm.
So in that way they went, they got a house in Kodihalli,
Mm.
that is on the same airport road, the present airport road only, just after Damlur. And mostly all the area after Damlur was empty land on either side.
Yeah,
So, but to the right, it was a sloping ground. It was, you can see it is like a hillock, not very deep slope, but sloping towards a.
yeah,
It
almost
ended in the
80 years before, no?
yes,
80
it's
years before it
1948,
was,
and there was it hardly barely few
yeah.
houses in Kodihalli also.
Correct.
Now we cannot distinguish
Imagine,
that
we can't imagine.
distinguish that area also. So now that was sloping ground, marshy ground. So it was full of weeds and tall grass and all those things. But it ended in the runway
Runway.
of the this one. We could
Correct.
see.
Airport.
So clearly, we can see from the road itself, planes taking off,
Far away.
landing, taxiing, and all those things. So this house was just after crossing this one, Damlur, present Damlur. You used to get the open area, marshy area,
Kodihalli.
to the right, Kodihalli, and there are hardly a few houses scattered here and there. And one house, particular house, was there on the right side, on the sloping ground, where lot of the distance from the main
Front
road.
space was
Front space, lot of space, front side, everywhere the side, the place was there, and it was a big house, fairly big house, Mangalore tiled house, and so that house they had taken, and we were invited by them on a Sunday or holiday.
You are
So,
remembering about a trip to that house.
Trip to there. So we all went in our baby Austin. My father drove,
Baby house.
and we went and we parked on the right side of the road. There are hardly any traffic on that road on either side, so we could easily park on the side, right side, before the house. So then what happened? All of us, especially myself, Surya and Lalita, maybe at that time, and there were other Guru, Sunanda, and maybe Vasanta in their house. And so seeing the house like that with the open space, we got down from the car, and we were enthusiastic that myself and Surya, we ran towards the house because it was sloping ground and everywhere open space, good air, early morning, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, we are gone, misty morning. So we went to their house. There was a veranda, and then followed by a big hall. It had big windows on either side. So it was fairly airy and bright house, very big hall. So we were there, and my sister prepared nice sumptuous lunch for us, feast like that, like sweets, then payasam, ubattu, ambade, and all those things. So chitrana and all those things. So we had a nice lunch, and we had to spend the time. So we are a lot of play area was there. So we are outside, and we could see some planes taking off and landing also
And
in the
for
time.
children, looking
For
at the
children,
planes was
it was a
exciting.
it was a pleasure.
So I remember that.
I remember that place, going to that place, and then we came back, and so in HAL he was there, and it was a very tough job. I mean, it's like VIP security and all. So they are continuing there, and after that, what happened was this. After some time, they were posted again to the other areas like district places in Karnataka, and Sunanda and other children were born there going for schooling in that government schools, usually government schools there, and she did her LS Sunanda. So to more or less my classmate only, you can say. Same year I was doing in Bangalore, she was doing in and LS she got a first class, and after she did her SSLC there, Krishnarajpete government school. So he got a first class, and she, even today she recalls, you only send a telegram that I got first class. You don't know, don't you remember, Sripad? She told. And I told, okay, then I must have sent a telegram and all. So that she was there, and she was ready to study further also because she was good in studies. But at the same time, they were my Doddamma in Bangalore. They were also looking for a good dialect. She was beautiful. My Jayalakshmi's sister, elder sister.
Ah,
That is my mother's elder sister.
ah.
She was in Malleshwaram.
Seshama.
Seshma was in Malleshwaram. And she used to attend to all pravachana. She had good contact with all the
She was a
people.
Malleshwaram.
Malleshwaram. She was in Malleshwaram near 8th Cross, that side, near the main road.
Ah.
So she was there, and she used to attend all the pravachana. So she had a socially well-known person in Malleshwaram. So she had a lot of Madhva people contact and all those things. So she met one lady, one old lady, who was the grandmother of Padmanav Rao.
Ah.
So she met her, and that lady, she told casually, then if there are any girls in your family, because I've got my grandson is engineer and all. And then she told, because Padma had put in a word to Seshamma, knowing that she has got
has
contact
contacts.
and she will. So she told that there is a this one Sunanda, there is one girl who is there. She is just 16 years, like that. Of course, very beautiful and all those things, curly hair and all those things. So then they told, okay, then my grandson is there. He is a BSc BE. He is working in Maharashtra State Electricity Board as junior engineer. And we can see that I can arrange. So she told her daughter, because the father was not there. So for that mother and one more Padmanabh Rao's sister was living with her, with the grandmother, with that grandmother also. They were in what is called as swimming pool extension. Below the main road, Margosha Road, you go down. There is a Raghavendra Swami Mat nearby. It is called as a pipeline road. So they were having a house there. They were living there. So then the meeting was arranged, the interview was arranged, and the girl and the boy saw, and the marriage was fixed. So the marriage was arranged in my father and other, we knew about that place, or Gandhinagar. So it was near Seshadri Road, Hebbar Sri Vaishnava Sabha building was there.
Correct.
And it was stone building. Even now it is there, and it is a lot of just changed. Hebbar Vaishnava, it was a stone building at that time, and very big dining hall and all those things, with front lot of place for car parking, etc. So that was one of the famous chowdhuries in our area at that time. So they arranged that, and around about 57, 56, 57, like that, the marriage was arranged. It took place there. And I was studying in engineering, BA in Gulbarga.
At that time.
So because I was close to her, I could not resist. I came to attend the marriage. Just took 2 days off and I came here. And at that marriage, lot of my grandmother, that is Rukmani Abba, Tandoni, and all the people, my parents, of course, and her sister Rajamma, all the people, Kitana, everybody attended the marriage. Attended the marriage. It was a grand marriage, and this one was the one I remember, a cook called as Gopala in Malaysia, very famous cook. He was at that time. So he was the cook for that marriage for all this one. So it was a good lot of reception and everybody enjoyed. And then one of the things at that time was this Padmanav Rao was having high fever when he was staying the Thali on that day. And so he had to take some medicines, and some girls who were there, I overheard that very handsome fellow, he looks like Omar Sharif. Because at that time, Dr. Zivago was running, so he looked with a mustache.
Shivago was a hit
at that time, so he looked like that.
When we were in the engineering college.
Yeah, so he was the people used to talk like that. So
he had a resemblance
in the mustache and all those things. He looked like that. But Sri was a young boy, I mean young person at that time. So
handsome, very handsome.
So then, of course, he served in Maharashtra. This Sunanda also went there, and she was in Maharashtra.
So her married life, she
started in this one, Maharashtra. in all the places, small places to big places, for all district headquarters, Parbani, Amravati, Bid, then Nagpur, even Nagpur, and all those places, Nanded, and all those places, and then in Mumbai. So they were like that, all the places. Sometimes they used to come, of course, for childbirth and other things. They used to come to Bangalore. They used to come to Malleshwaram, and of course, the Kishore, Arun and Kishore were born, and they were very small children at that time. I remember that was around about 65, like that. There were very small children. So I used to go to their house also, because to see Sunanda in Malleshwaram, and I was working just in CMT 1 or 2 years. I used to take some chocolates, Cadbury chocolate, and give to the children, Kishore and Arun and all those things. And that I remember in their house. The mother was also very much affectionate, and she used to treat us very well, and all those things. So I used to go there and enjoy sometimes. To the evening, I used to go, and I remember one person used to come there, relative Krishnan. One Krishnan also used to come there. He was a chartered accountant in this one. This family was from Paparpatti. This Padmavathi Rao family was Paparpatti, because his grandfather was something, he was doing puja in one of the temples there, Gopal Krishna temple. As you know, Paparpatti is famous Dakshina Mantralaya, it is called. The second oldest Raghavendra Swami temple is there. Of course, there is a lot of, only it is a small hamlet, or very few houses at that time, but mostly all Madhvas. So Paparpatti means we will know that they are Madhvas. Mostly Madhvas, they have migrated and all those. In fact, one of their relatives, Nagarajan, was a art director in Madras. So he was a very rich, very famous for almost all films. He is I have also met him.
He Nagarajan was a photographer.
No, he was an art director. So all the films he used to make nice, designed entrance and all those things. And he was very famous. In fact, Nagarajan is related to the Krishnan also, and this family also. He's like uncle to these people.
So you met them in their house in Malleshwaram.
Malleshwaram, and then Krishnan. This Krishnan, of course, after many years later, then Janaki and Satish were posted when he was posted in Indian Airlines in Bombay. One day they were casually going to this, what is that, newly set up, newly married. So they went to this Malabar Hill, and they were walking. So just before this another couple just walking and talking loudly in our Coimbatore Kannada. My sister immediately recognized, Janki recognized, oh, it is this Kannada is very rare, I mean. So another person is talking me, then she got inquisitive, and they bumped into them, and they introduced. So then she told she is Satyavati and the Krishnan and all those.
Satyavati is the
sister of Padmavathi Rao. He was a chartered accountant. She was working in a bank there. And that family, again, it got renewed contact with these people.
Contacts, and they became
very close to each other. And then, of course, he was Padmanaಭ Rao posted to various places. He served in Maharashtra and all those things. And meanwhile, what has happened? This Guru and Jagannath, especially, to both of them, up to SLC in those district places.
Padmavathi, Padhu's children, you need to
tell. Padhu's children. Sunanda. So Guru, next is Guru.
Sunanda's younger brother is Guru.
Guru next, that Vasanta was there.
Vasanta, and
then Jagannath,
and
then Ravi.
These are the
children Padmavathi
and
Correct. And they were studying in various schools there. Correct. And Guru is the next one. So he finished his SSLC there, and he came to further studies because it is transferable job for them. So Bangalore, they told he can stay in the grandfather's house.
Correct.
Then he can study there. So this one. There was one more room was there in our newly built. This side, right hand side, Ramanivas upstairs. So that Cozy Cove was there, where
Cozy Cove was on the left side.
On one side. Other side, one new room was built at that time. So that room became the study room for those visitors, like
Whoever
was there. Guru took that.
Stayed there.
Stayed there for 3 years.
3 years.
That is first year, 1 year PUC, and then 2 years so BSc or something. Subsequently, even Jagannath was staying in that room for another brother. For his, he came for studies. For 3 more years, he also stayed there. And one of the things was that it had a ventilator. As you know that central hall had ventilators on all sides. One of the ventilators was in the side of the room. It was opening on that room itself. So center. So we used to communicate through that. In hall, my mother used to call him for food or tiffin or coffee. Guru coffee bandre, then he will come. He will hear from that. So he will come there. And my mother was a mountain of patience, because she used to treat him them also like us, and he used to join us. They used to join us for food, everything, all the people. So they were part and parcel of our family only. So they were there, and when they were studying, both the people.
Bonding of the family.
Correct.
Especially with your mother and yourselves and others.
Correct.
That Ramanivas became a central point where many people stayed for a longer duration. Children,
grandchildren, and that is the reason they used to also visit us. Padhu and Baba and other people used to come to our house. So that the people used to come to our house. So then first he studied in intermediate college. You know, the present court complex, there is intermediate college. So there he did his PUC. And for BSc, there was Government Arts and Science College. That same complex, just opposite to Central College, present is Central College, and Court Complex. So that is called as Gas College. Gas College. GS. That is Government Arts and Science College. He studied his BSc and finished his BSc. And then, thankfully for Padmavathi Rao, he got him a job in Electricity Board in the Accounts Department.
Guru got
a job in Accounts Department of Maharashtra Electricity Board itself. So he was there, he did some course, and of course he was adapted to this one, Accounts Department. He also served in various district headquarters and all those things. So Guru was like that, and he continued his this various stints in Maharashtra, in various places. Once he was in Bombay also. When he was in Bombay, of course, I used to visit Bombay from CMT, some work and all. So I used to meet Sunanda. And some occasions I met, even Guru was in Bombay only at that time, accounts officer, and he used to meet. So what happened was, just opposite to our house in Gandhinagar, Ramanivas, there was one house. The front portion, the owner was living, and I think he was working in Karnataka government, that person, on Brahmins, Smartas. And he had lot of small houses in the back, outhouses, which were given for rent. One of the houses was occupied by an advocate called as Nagaraja Rao. In High Court. But he lived long, and one of his daughters was Yashoda. And just opposite our house, Lalita Janaki, she was coming to our house. They used to play.
Friendly.
So they used to be playing. Friend of at that time. So they used to play and all those things. See, it is such a coincidence that afterwards she got married to Guru. So Guru married Yashoda, and then Yashoda and all those things in Maharashtra and all those things. There she had Guru had two sons. One is Shashidhar. He was with grandfather in Bangalore. He studied his engineering. And
with Gopinatha Rao?
No, Nagaraja Rao, his grandfather. So then after they shifted to Hosalli, made their own house and all those things. So he was studying engineering, and now he is in UK, London. He is permanently settled there. And second son was Sripad. And of course, he studied in Bombay only. Did the MBA and all those things he did, and he was a very smart guy, and he is in a logistic company now also. He is in the logistic company as manager or something like that. He is in a big post in Bangalore. So that is the Guru's this one. Guru's marriage, during the marriage we had to stitch a suit. So I knew that Vishwanath one, this one in the Balapet, because I stitched my suit there. That is why I told him that fellow is a good this one
Taylor.
so tailor to stitch suits. So then for Guru's marriage also, Padhu went and gave the cloth, and then there was in that
So on your recommendation,
on your
Padhu
recommendation selected Vishwanath Taylor and Taylor, and it is on the Balapet Killari Road. There is one road. So just if you turn left from Balapet, Killari Road is there. So just a few blocks away from that Killari Road, to the right, that shop was there. You have to climb some steps and go to the shop. And
So
she
you
went.
also went.
I didn't go at that time. So I told simply the shop. Then she went. And Padhu is one person who likes Majestic, Whenever she used to come, there is one Ranganatha Cafe in Majestic and Vishnu Bhavan. She will always fond of masala dosa. She will take masala dosa before coming to our house.
Oh.
There, this one was patient was there.
So
And,
that routine.
That routine and this place there, she saw the tailor showed one photo of V.V. Giri with that suit. So with that suit, he was a safari suit, big suit and all those things. He told he wanted to proudly tell his customers to as a marketing showcase. So he told Padhu, it seems, see, I have stitched even for this V.V. Giri, who is the governor of Karnataka at that time. Then he became vice president also, and president for some time. So he was a huge personality, very well built. So he told her. Then she told, okay, everything is okay, that is okay, but don't, by God's sake, don't stitch the suit like what you stitch for the Giri. Then our Guru will be floating, virtually floating in the suit. Then she told about this joke to all of us. Very humorous, and that is the type of nature of Padhu was there. She used to make everybody laugh, and whenever she used to come to Gandhinagar, we used to keenly address, and she was very witty and sometimes stinging also. She will indirectly tell something that humor is sharp, witty and everything. She was very intelligent, and that is how we used to enjoy her company.
So we talked about Padhu and Gopinatha Rao and their stint and HAL.
HAL and their
then their children, Sunanda's marriage,
correct.
Omar Sharif, Omar Sharif, and then we talked about Sunanda's children. Then we talked about Guru also, Guru staying here and he getting married.
Correct.
These things we talked.
No,
I think we should continue.
I think next episode we are continuing with further marriage on Jagannath's marriage and Ravi and Vasanta's marriage, and all those things we will talk about in the next episode, continuing this.